Well, divorce can be difficult, but especially during the holidays. Divorce coach Debbie Martinez is here to help out not only getting through the holidays, but also enjoying them. And that's a big thing. Getting through the holidays is one thing. Enjoying them and getting through them is a whole different thing. Tell us about what you talk with your clients that are going through a divorce or that are divorced about going through the holiday season.
So there's, other than rescheduling, now this is if you have children. So if you have children, rescheduling and getting that schedule down with the co-parenting is very difficult. But there's a couple of other things I talk to them about. And one is you have to be proactive with yourself. Don't wait until that door shuts and the children are out of the house for you to say, now what am I going to do? It's Christmas Eve, what am I going to do? Because the chances are you're not going to find a friend's house to go over. You're not going to find something to do. And then you're going to sit at home and be depressed. So be proactive. Know where you're going to go. Know what you're going to do. And go ahead.
And one of the other things, I think you're going right into it, is don't feel obligated. To kind of define that for us.
So what happens is we have well-meaning family and well-meaning friends. And they're like, oh, we don't want you to be alone. Come over to the house for Christmas Eve. And this is a time where, let's be honest, you really don't want to be in a room full of Prince Harry and Meghan Markles. You know, you're single, you don't have a significant other, you're just going through a divorce, and you're not being selfish. Like my clients will say, oh, but I'm selfish. They're being so kind and they're inviting me and I'm being selfish if I don't go. And I say, don't feel obligated. You need to take care of yourself, and taking care of yourself during this time is not being selfish. So don't feel obligated and don't feel guilty if you don't want to go to a friend's house.
And there's nothing wrong with starting a new tradition, is there?
I encourage it. I believe in carrying old ones over because they're sentimental and they have value, but start something for yourself. Let's say you don't have children and you're newly divorced. Make it your tradition that, you know, every Christmas you're going to try a new spa, or you're going to go hiking, or find a tradition that you like for yourself. And if you have children, keep the old traditions because that's comforting and secure for the kids, but start a new one. Maybe it's you're doing gingerbread houses with them. Maybe it's every year you get a new ornament for the tree. So have those old traditions, but start something new for yourself.
You were talking about just then about a newly divorced couple. Now let's talk about going into having children, and maybe they are of age that they can start to understand things, and maybe they're teenagers. It's good to sit down and talk with them, isn't it? Have a conversation.
Absolutely. And let them know that now there are two different households, and maybe dad has some traditions now and you have some traditions now. And a big challenge is gift giving. That's a huge challenge for newly divorced people. You know, the kids come to you and they say, hey, I want to get mom or dad a present. Oh, and while I'm at it, mom, I want to get dad's girlfriend a present too.
Oh yeah, that's like putting a finger on a nice bruise, isn't it? Yeah.
You know, and
hurts.
how do you handle that? And so I tell my clients, first of all, don't take it personally. Your children love both parents and they're trying to please both parents. So don't take it personally, and then come up with a game plan. Say to your children, I'm going to give you a budget. This is our budget for presents. You can take this money and you can spend it on whoever you want to buy presents for. That way, they're not tagging along to Victoria's Secret and saying, oh, you think dad's girlfriend will like this, you know?
Oh, yeah, that'll go
Get
over
them
real
a shopping buddy.
That'll go over real well. Debbie, how do folks get a hold of you?
They can email me at debbie@transformationthroughdivorce.com.
Fantastic. You wanted to close us out today by saying something.
I did. Remember, divorce does not define you. How you navigate it and what you do with your life afterwards does. Stand strong and have a little country kind of weekend.